Some of the signs that once you've started seeing those indicators, how they start to bite into your business, it's probably more for your suppliers, and they will go in that particular order. They'll put your account on stock, then they'll go cash only on delivery, then they'll go cash up front. And if you're relying on that next contract to pay those materials unless you've got that cash in your pocket. So they are some of the indicators once you've started, or some of the contributors once you've started seeing those indicators in your business. Some of the things that you can identify through looking at your financial statements, again, what's the average price of a fencing contractor? What are they charging in Toowoomba for installation of a fence, and are you in line with that? Are your profit margins in line? Are you reviewing the changes in market pricing? I know that fixed price contracts, particularly in Queensland, really hit quite hard in the last couple of years. Who shares the same building as we're currently in, they got hit really hard with fixed price contracts. Their business model is usually going through a massive development, and your bricklayer does everything, then your carpenter does everything, all of that sort of stuff, so they save on overheads. They got hit with those fixed price contracts that they couldn't pass the costs on to their homeowners. They went and chased profitable contracts. They have a business model that works to be able to do that. Those homeowners that had the unprofitable contracts knew that they wouldn't be able to get their houses fixed for the price that fixed into. So they chased the profitable contracts to give them that cash flow to go back and complete the unprofitable contracts. But make sure that you are aware of those changes in the market pricing. It can really hurt. And then what are some of the mitigators? Make sure you are reviewing your financial statements regularly. Keep your records up to date. Again, determine which debts have the highest interest rate. Can you start to get out of those sooner so that you're not paying that particular interest rate? Seeking professional advice, definitely one that I would recommend. And I know that you have great tools, you've got great plant and equipment, you've got great motor vehicles. I would say to anyone in the building industry, there's another 2 tools that you should have in your toolbox. A really good accountant and a really good lawyer. Hopefully you won't need one, but you should definitely need the other. And whether it's an accountant or a bookkeeper, but someone that you can rely upon to give you advice on the way. So that the company that went from 44% down to 4%, hopefully that accountant, they're on a journey with that business. Hopefully that accountant has said before it got to 4%, we're having a look at this quarter or this month, and you're actually sitting at 36% profit margin. Now you're sitting at 32. Now you're sitting at 28. What are we doing to change that around? So make sure you have someone to tap into that can give you that advice, not just that once a year. Otherwise, you might get from 44% to 4%, and it might smack you in the face. So that person, that professional, should be on the same journey in your business with you. Some of the financial strategies that you could employ if you are seeing some of these indicators, make sure you speak to people really quickly before you start seeing those indicators start hurting your business. I know the ATO has quite a similar regulatory model to QBCC. They're more likely to work with you if they know about those difficulties. We are more likely to work with you if we know that there is a plan to come back into compliance and that you are paying people and you're paying people on time. Make sure that you're talking to whoever it is before it gets too critical. They are more likely to work with you. And then what's some of the advice and support that industry can offer, or businesses that can offer your entity some assistance? Industry bodies, master builders, HIA, you don't necessarily have to be a member, but they definitely give you good support. They give you good tips. There's tools available on their website. There's pretty much an industry body for all trades these days. Wall and floor tilers have an association, master electricians have an association. They can give you really good advice and support. They can also advocate to the government if you don't like a particular law. They also advocate to us quite well as well. So make sure you're using your industry body. There's another couple of free ones as well. I know that Office of Fair Trading do free financial counselling. They also have good models on their website about budgeting, forecasting, things like that. They're all free. Office of Small Business Commissioner also has similar things about budgeting, forecasting, things like that. They are free tools, so make sure you know where to look. These are available on our website as well, on QBCC's website, so make sure you do avail of those. Touching into the, I'm going to say DESBIT because there's a whole lot of acronyms there, Department of Employment, Small Business and Training. They have a really good model, a really good program that can assist your business, and it's in line with how to improve your financials. So it's a really good segue. But before I get David up, that's the end of my presentation. I can see all eyes. You're all awake still. Thank you.